in Washington, basically, there are many Ethiopians and Nigerians, for example. In New York, you have the Senegalese. In Minnesota, I think you have the Somalis. So how much really, what role does a big number play in here?
Hey, Sylvester, it's all yours after all. Does it really matter? Do you necessarily have to look sometimes at quantity, or sometimes you can simply look at quality, really?
It does, frankly speaking, look, the number doesn't matter. One thing I believe this, when I was in immigration, we were taught to know that you are the first citizen, first impression to an alien, a foreigner. And also, as an immigrant, wherever you are the first ambassador. The ambassador is not the one sitting at your country's chancery, but the life you live. That's the reason why, I travel around the world, and I don't care how you perceive me. I don't care how you look at me. I don't care how you see where I'm from. But the most important thing is who I know I am and what I can do. It does matter a lot, and that's why most of the things we do, even though you mentioned in Maryland, Nigeria, sister state, we kind of do stuff that is beyond city, state, and otherwise. We did a Goa fact-finding workshop in New York February this year. We're also doing an event in Abuja, Nigeria, this coming August. We have Maryland, Nigeria Chamber of Commerce. We're also having African Entrepreneurs Coalition, which will encompass our entrepreneurs around the nation. This is one thing that challenged me. There are a lot of Africans in Minnesota, Mississippi, name them, that don't have the access that we have. We have access to the seat of power. We have access to governors, but there are some don't have access to council members, don't have access to even a principal in the school. But we are here, we are building bridges, the same ethnic kind of boundaries, I call it partition, against us. We shouldn't allow that to happen among us. We need to be, for us to succeed and have sustainable development, we have to be very inclusive, embrace everyone. I don't care your language, your religion, where you are, because some people, look, I was on a Tanzanian radio interview the other day. A lot of people kept emailing me, even last week, thank me. And this was an interview done a couple of months ago, because I tried to let them know. Even I mentioned doing business in Africa. Someone asked me, I don't know anything about this. I said, okay, I'm going to email information. So we need to connect with our members that are in California in different aspects. That's why we have African Entrepreneurs Coalition that will really help bring everyone together, and we work together, promote our own businesses. I always tell people, it takes you to build you. No matter what America, Europe can do for us, it takes we, the diaspora, to help our government.
I hear you. Thanks, Mariama, for bringing us this week's audience reaction.